powered by Riverside FM.
What I was trying to say is that if I can change,
Я думаю, что каждый тоже изменился
and
сегодня.
you can change,
Вы можете измениться.
everybody can change.
Каждый может измениться.
You're listening to WildFireRadio.com presents the Jerry Torres program. No bad news, no sad news, no politics, no religion, just happy fun stuff. And now, here's your host, Jerry Torres.
Five-time Emmy Award-winning anchor Ron Burgundy and Tits McGee.
Now go do that voodoo that you do so well.
Oh my God.
Asking for a friend.
That's right. Welcome, everyone, to another episode of the Jerry Torres program. As a matter of fact, I am going to go on. What the hell is this? Damn it! Okay, this is something. Just breaking news. Sad news. Just confirmed at the passing of. I ain't gonna see that. No. Anyway. All right. So now, let me get on here. I'm gonna go on TikTok Live. Yeah, why not? Just for the hell of it, because right now I am just like exhausted, man. I am so tired. Well, besides all that, before we leave, all week long, President Steve, we're paying tribute to the late great Pierre Robert, and I think every Friday in honor of him should be Hawaiian Shirt Fridays, and they're showing like this old picture of Pierre Robert from the early 80s and 90s, 93.3 WMMR, the zoo. It's like, oh my God. It's, look, the only thing you can say is just life goes on, man. That's all you can say and do. Why did I get on here? God damn it. Hold on. I'm checking something out real quick. Yeah, I'm off it, man. Oh my God. Anyway. So let me get off here. My day was pretty good today. I managed to get some shopping done, cleaning the house, laundry. Well, not really laundry. Taking care of my dad, he's right now finally asleep. I'm like taking care of a grown baby. You know what I mean? Hold on. What the hell, man? There we go. Okay, I think I could hear myself now. So, and taking care of some errands and some of my responsibilities, because sometimes I'm the type of guy that if I don't get things done that I need to get done, and then all of a sudden I do them at the last minute, I'm not going to be a happy dude. So my focus is just to, make my list, get my errands and my responsibilities finished, and then once I know I get them all done, then I'm all right for the rest of the evening. Like yesterday, I was like, okay, what should I do? Let me clean the bathroom, which I did. Then I had to clean the downstairs bathroom. I was like, damn, I thought this thing was over. No. So, man, I am like bouncing around, going out, taking care of things and doing my AI thing, doing the podcast thing, and the writing comedy thing. It's like, oh my God. So I'm trying to balance everything at once. I'm not trying to like my job, especially, I need to holidays are around the corner and oh God. Be prepared for that, damn it. Ugh. Anyway. So as a matter of fact, I'm gonna go on TikTok live just to make the announcement. Here we go. Bing a bang a boom 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 boom. All right, here we go. Maybe make the announcement. All right, 15 seconds. There we go. Hey everybody, it's me. I'm on live. So anybody would like to join me, please do. The Jerry Torres program. No, this is not AI. This is the real Jerry. And for those that don't like me posting AI, screw you. I'm doing it. All right. Oh, wait a minute. I don't like that. Why do I look? All right. There you go. All right. I had to hear what I had to say. I was like, screw you, because I posted a video not too long. Okay, let me get into that soon. All right, hold on. Live now. Join me. Okay. Join me. Me. Boom. And bang. And bip. Oh my God. And bip. Kapow. All right. All right, so now I go on live. Here we go. Oh, Lord, be there for me. Anyway, so yeah, I'm on live just to say hello to everybody. Damn, what is up with my lighting here? There we go. Is it that bright? Is it not that bright enough? Damn. Anyway, so I'm on. What the hell was that? So I'm right now. Oh my God, man, there's so much I had to do today. I, for one, was doing everything of everything today. I had, like I said before, I had to cook, clean, I had to do my responsibilities and my errands. I don't really stay at home only when I get everything done. Or unless I have a comedy show, then I'm out and about, But for right now, like right now, like I said before, I'm just taking care of my dad, and my brother's helping out. And if I don't do my responsibility that's on my list, I don't even bother even going out anywhere or doing nothing, man. Best time for me is just to stay home and chill. Damn it. That's what I like to do. Relax, catch up on a lot of things that I'm going to do right now. Which the things I really want to talk about, but I really don't want to talk about because I don't want to jinx it. But I am getting help from people that are pretty much helping me get things done that I need to get done. Oh, good lordy. All right, hey, oh my goodness, I'm burping like crazy. Anyway, so yeah, so this is what happened a couple days ago. I'm posting AI videos of myself, and the reason why people are like, why are you doing that? And I just said, well, because right now it's a lot of fun, and I'm practicing with it. I'm having fun with it. Right now, practice is over. I'm still learning and understanding how to use AI. So far, I'm getting very familiar with it. I'm getting to understand it, but I need to learn more. So that's why I'm like, the prompt things and the uploading, and because when you do an AI, and thank God I'm like a gifted writer for this, I think. But when you write something on it, hey, Leah Vanessa Tiger, what's up, buddy? When you prompt something for AI, you want it to come to life. It's like, for me, is like, number one, you got to post a picture, and this is how I do it. People do it differently, but this is how I do it. I put a picture up of me, right, and I would say something that's on my mind. Okay, I'll give an example, like the one previously that I posted of me being a lightsaber, being a Jedi, and the girl that you saw there was my friend Tasia Breeson. She's been my acting friend she's been my friend first and then acting partner second. And before anybody says, oh my God, you should hook up with her. No, the reason why is because there's a saying in the business, in any job, you don't eat with your shit where you eat, you don't eat your own shit, but she's one of my closest buddies in the business, and I got her permission to use one of her pictures to upload an AI. So I didn't show it to her yet, but she loved it. But anyway, she liked the one where I made her fly and everything else. And so me being a Star Wars sci-fi geek nerd, whatever, I just said, you know what? Let me test it out with the Jedi thing. So this is what I did. When you post something up on either anything from artists or open art or any form of these AIs that are coming up now. Now they're all working together, which is a good thing. Okay, let's put aside that. So this is what you do. This is what I do. I would post a picture up, right? And in that picture, I would write a prompt. Now, when I write it, I go to Chat GPT and say, is there anything you could help me here to touch it up a bit or add a little something? And AI and Chat would pretty much, and Rhonda, as I call her, Rhonda Aries, she would say, sure. And next thing you know, we go back and forth. Not an argument thing, but it's like, okay, how about if I do this? And she'd be like, okay, how about if I add a little more to this? And next thing you know, it'll be like a few minutes going back and forth, right? Finally, I would read what she wrote, and next thing you know, I'm like, oh my God, I love it. This is beautiful. So then I go to either any of the Gemini, the open art, and then I post a picture up, and then I'll put the prompt on there. And the prompt is pretty much a short prompt description of, in detail, kind of sort of like in detail, how you want this picture to come to life. What is it you want? And the previous pictures that I posted was like me being Napoleon on the ship, and then the other one being a Roman soldier, and then another one me flying. You know what I mean? So that's how you write a short prompt. And like I said, learning how to write a script and writing books, I was like, okay, I could do this, So next thing you know, everything was coming to life, from Napoleon, from the Roman soldier to me flying. I was like, oh my God. All you got to do is, like, when you write a prompt, is pretty much a descriptive short detail of what you want this picture. Now, 9 out of 10, sometimes AI could be like, okay, yeah, sure. Next thing you know, it doesn't come out the way you want it to. Like the other one that I did of me walking in the streets of New York City or whatever, and all the women were like looking at me when I walked by. That one took about like 5 minutes to write. And then I went on Chat GPT, and then all of a sudden I had to test it. And I went on Gemini, and then on Gemini, I wrote the prompt down. The first video, it was not me. It was somebody else. I'm like, wow, wait a minute. I said me. I mean, I said post the picture. Who was this guy that you just came up with? I wasn't mad at it, so I had to go back again, and I post the picture up again of me in the suit. And again, I wrote to AI, and I said specifically, post this picture of me exactly like the picture, and of me walking down the street, and William and women just turning their heads when I walk by. So, Gemini was like, oh, I am so sorry. Okay, cool. So next thing you know, it took about like 4 minutes to generate. And then all of a sudden, boom, it came up. I was like, yes. I was like, damn, that's me. I was like, exactly like I asked. And me walking down the street and women turning their heads when I was walking by. I was like, holy crap. So AI is pretty much, hey, D Divine, how are you, my dear? Self-taught licensed nail tech located in Orlando, Florida. Well, how is Orlando, Florida this time of year? If you ever come to Jersey and do my nails, which I don't know, do you do mani-pedis? You know what I mean? As a man, you know what I mean? Like, and she left. All right, fine. Who wants to do your nails anyway? You know what I mean? You probably put on fake nails or something like that. You probably say nails, but you just probably a technician or something, or a person who sweeps the floor. I work as a nail tech. Not really, I'm nice to people. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? It's just that when people come on live and then all of a sudden they leave, it's like, damn, all right. What do you want me to do? Advertise? But Leah Vanessa Tiger doesn't do that. Leah Vanessa Tiger stays on here because I'm always nice to her. So anyway, so that's how AI is not complicated. It's just that you have to learn it. There are great videos on YouTube that teaches you how to operate AI step by step. And it's a little frustrating at first, but you get the gist of it. It just takes time, like when Riverside FM partnered with Spotify. Spotify had a regular uploading version of a podcast, or you go on. It was just like 3 or 4 years ago, but anyway, you go on Spotify, and then you do your podcast for a full hour. It's very simple. After you were finished, you typed in the topics you were talking about, and then the next thing you know, all of a sudden, it's like just 2 clicks, and boom, it was immediately on Spotify. All of a sudden, years go by, and a company named Riverside FM partnered with Spotify to say, "Hey, listen, Anchor's out of business." It was Anchor FM that was affiliated with Spotify. So, oh my God. So to make an extraordinary long story short, Riverside took over Anchor, and now it was like this whole studio on my laptop. It was like sound effects and music background, and then I could do everything on here, a full studio on my laptop, but I didn't understand it. I got lost. I was like, "Damn it, Lucy, how you doing?" So I was like, it took me days to understand it, man. And then finally, there was a video on YouTube that showed you how to operate Riverside FM. And thank you for the gift, Leah. And so I got up there, and no less than a couple hours, I understood it. I picked it up. I was uploading it, and then all of a sudden, now I understand how to operate Riverside FM, how to upload music, how to put it on Spotify, and not only that, it put it on YouTube Music and Apple Podcasts. I got to understand it, and instead of me getting frustrated and freaking out and just saying, "You know what, I ain't doing this. This is hard." No, I had to self-teach myself. I was like, "Damn." Even I suggested it at my job that they should have AI generated classes. Pretty much they said they're looking into it, and I hope it's does, because I'll jump in. So I'm still learning the AI thing. I am. So, and not only that, there was a kid. I don't know if he was a kid or a douchebag adult. On the video, which video was it? I'm trying to remember. Okay, I think it was. Oh my God, I can't remember which video it was. It was me. I think it was me of the Roman soldier, or me walking down the street where the women were turning their heads looking at me. That was my favorite, because I used Big Daddy Kane, smooth operator. You know what I mean? God bless Big Daddy Kane. That man can, woo, man. That man's poetic, man. That's all I gotta say. So anyway, it was somebody that wrote something. "Can you please stop uploading AI?" And immediately, I didn't respond back, because one thing, you don't respond back because that's what they want. These loser trolls that have nothing else better to do. So that was the comment. "Can you please stop posting AI crap and start doing the real thing?" So what I did was I blocked and deleted him. Blocked and deleted. I was like, "You know what, dude? I have no time for this, because I don't care what that person was thinking, or because when I went on his page, he had just pictures of him playing games, and that was it. Me, listen, I have an imagination that goes crazy, dude. I wasn't offended. I wasn't mad at what he wrote. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to waste my time. I'm still going to keep uploading AI videos, whether you like them or not. You know what I mean? It's like, because my imagination is crazy, dude. Yeah, you know what I mean? I had one with the samurai warrior, and then the Roman soldier, and the colonial Napoleon, outfit. And somebody was like, "You should do a comedy." It's like, well, yeah, but I'm just learning it. I'm having fun with it. I'm beginning to understand it. Don't rush me. All right. It's like, I'm doing what I'm doing. I got my schedule. You got your schedule. You do your thing. I do my thing. So I wasn't mad. I wasn't offended. I didn't respond back to the guy. I just said, "You know what? Even if I said something nice and cordial and respectful, this person probably would have responded back, yeah, but listen, you can't listen. I was like, okay, dude, you're not hearing me. I'm being peaceful here, but you're being a douche. So I'm just going to block and delete you, So I can't stand those people that try to tell others, can you stop doing this? You stop doing that. It's like, come on, dude, knock it off. Because, like I said, I have a wonderful brain that gives me the greatest visions of imagination ever. And I know what to post up. I know what is in my mind that's original, and I can just post it up. Now I can create something that can make it happen. And I'm thrilled about AI. I am. I'm a huge fan of it now. Because how many people out there that have a wonderful imagination and they write a script? And like I've said it before in my previous podcast shows, and they interviewed writers and directors. Stephen King is all for it. And, because there's so many people out there that are immensely talented. Oh my God. They have this imagination of their mind, this picture that they painted, and they wanted to come to life. So what they do is they write a script about it. And then all of a sudden they submit it. And then all of a sudden they get the put downs, the insults, the doors slamming in their face. They're not interested. I've been through that crap. I've been through it. And next thing you know, they're like, great. Am I ever going to make this movie? Am I ever going to have funding to make this movie? But thank God to AI, you can make it happen. You can make a short film. Doesn't have to be 1 hour or 30 minutes. And I got a feeling that's going to extend the time a bit. But for right now, I wouldn't say AI is at its birth stages, but it's pretty much now a newborn. And what happens to newborn? They become, kids, and from kids to teenagers, and teenagers to adults. So give it time. You know what I mean? Because I got a feeling you write a full short prompt script and you put it on the AI, like I would say 2 years from now, it's going to make a full movie. You know what I mean? It's like, that's going to happen. And Hollywood's going to start shaking, damn it. So, like I said, I didn't want to argue with the guy. I didn't want, respond back because I know something like that. He wanted it. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to waste my time. So besides all that, my imagination is crazy. So what I do is when I have an imagination in my head and I'm painting this picture of this movie in my mind, what I do is I write a script, right? I jot down the idea first, how I want it, beginning, middle, and end. I call it my 3 paragraphs. That's what I call it. Writers call it something else, but my 3 paragraphs would be the beginning. What's it like? How original is it going to be? So that's how I do it. The second is the middle, beginning, then the middle. Then we'll write down a paragraph of the middle. And then the third paragraph would be the end, like a very short script in the world. After I read it, I look at it, and then I go to my desk and, where all my tchotchkes are. And on my laptop, I start writing. And then I begin writing with my notes. I thank God, like now we have recorders everywhere. And I record what I'm thinking. Like, okay, I'm going to put this down. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say that. I'm going to add this here, add this there. Because I know writers have their own technique of writing a script. And it's fascinating how they do it. So next thing you know, I write my script. And then all of a sudden, I look at it. I look at it, and I'm like, okay, then chapter 7, page 5. I don't like this scene, so I would grab like a red pen and a highlighter. I could change this and change that. And I do. Then when I go on ChatGPT, I would ask Chat, okay, I'm having trouble with a couple pages here. And I would give the page like section 4, paragraph, whatever. So I would tell which scene it is. And immediately I put it on ChatGPT, or as I call her, Rhonda Aries. And Rhonda would pretty much immediately say, how about we do this and add a little of that? Oops, wait a minute. Sorry, I messed up here. Give me a second here. So why don't we do this and add a little bit of that? And then all of a sudden, a little change in the scene here. And all of a sudden, immediately, the script will shine. I'm like, wow, Excuse me. And I'm like, oh my God, I like this. Next thing you know, what I do next is now my script is perfect, how I want it, the beginning, middle, and end. But it's original. It's original because there's too many cliches out there nowadays. I'm tired of it. So what I do is I avoid cliches as much as I could, as much as I possibly could. Because when I saw Splinter Cell on Netflix, that kind of let me down. I'm like, oh, come on, nothing's original here. The Watch, really? You know what I mean? And then like him being the agent that retired and living in the mountains, and living a quiet life, and all of a sudden they find him and they have to eliminate him. It's like, or the girl or somebody that was killed on a mission, whatever. It was like the same stuff I've seen in every spy film. Oh my God. All right. But besides all that, now with anybody out there, anyone that's out there that you have an imagination in your mind, I would say write it and then practice with Chat GPT, Open Art, all the artists, AI stuff. Practice with it first. But the first thing you should do is when you write your creative movie in your brain, write it down. If you don't know how, ChatGPT or Gemini or these great AIs will pretty much help you how to do it. Good. There's a lot of new classes in there, that can on YouTube that can help you, like, let me see here. All right. God damn it. Why is this not working? Oh my God. All right, let's see if this works.
Fatality.
Page 1. Like that. You just keep typing. Here's an idea. I'm so excited for it. Yay! So don't be discouraged. Don't be, don't give up, because now you have all these AIs that can help you make your creation come to life. It was like that guy that used artists and open art. He made his first, it was a 15-minute movie, but it was very well done. It has now over 4 million views. I was like, damn. So yeah, if you have an idea, write it. And then, when you're ready for it, have your prompts ready because, and then start creating. Like this is our new, easel paintbrush artist thing now. That's pretty much going to make artwork be obsolete. Like, really? Paints? Sculpting? No, we don't need that. Oh, my God. But anyway, people. Oh, my God. So I went to Kohl's, walked around. There was nothing there. I did buy a few things, but, nothing huge. And then I washed my car. Yeah, I had to. It was just raindrops. And I was like, come on. It was dust and dirt. So I had my car washed, and then after that, went to the gym, worked out, and then, like I said, went to Kohl's, went to Walmart. Like I said, my responsibilities and my errands, I got to take care of those, And another thing that is pissing me off right now is all these leaves that are coming into my yard. First, it was the grass. All right, now I'm getting these super pile of leaves just coming down. I am like, oh God, hold on, wait a minute. All right, let me go back here just a bit. Oh my God. There we go. Go. And boom. All right. Oh my Lord. Anyway. So yeah, the leaves are coming down in my house. They're like, they're in my front yard. They're hanging on my fence. Even my neighbor's going through it. So I thought about using my old blower downstairs, but it's strong, but not strong enough. And it works for like a solid hour on a full charge. So I'm thinking about buying a new blower just to get all these leaves off my yard. I'm thinking about doing it the old school way, like my uncle taught me when he was a landscaper, when I used to work for him. He would grab all the leaves, pile them up in a line, kind of like Coke lines, and then he would grab the lawnmower, and go all over the leaves, and next thing you know, the leaves become mulch. Yeah, and he would come mulch, and he would go on the lawn like that, and all the leaves would just fly off, little chips like a shredder. Yeah.
Get off my lawn.
So that's how we did our raking. That was our raking technique, Yeah, so I'm getting all these leaves in my yard. I'm like, oh my God, what the hell, man? I couldn't do it today. I wanted to do it yesterday, but again, I had too much on my plate to get things done. And then because another thing that I did yesterday was I didn't go to the open mic that I normally go to. I went to see Predator Badlands last night. Now, let me go by saying this. It was great. It was Predator Badlands was great in its own way. I liked it, and the storyline was pretty well done. And the Predators speak, and there's a name for them. What the hell? The Fauchas, whatever. So when they spoke like in a Klingon language, and I remember the director was on President Steve. They had to hire a linguistic dialect expert to create the language, which they did for the Na'vi, the Klingons, the Vulcans, whatever. And you have to have a language. So who is this? Hello, Christina. How are you? Lovely picture of you on your bike, and you left. Okay, leave. Don't come back. Chicana 420. Well, if you'd like to come back, please do. Let me see who she is. All right, I can't zoom in. Damn it, man. All right, let me write this down. Chicana. So I can say her hello. Chicana. Oh, Christina. Sorry. Let me see here. Christina. And Tina. Okay, so now I got you, girl. So they have their own language, the Fauci or Predators, whatever. Anyway, so they speak in something like this, like something like that, right? I was like, wait a minute, that's Cleon, in a way, and I was like, what the hell? So I was like, all right, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna keep watching this movie. All right, I'm not gonna get in depth or give any spoils of the movie. You got to go see it. So watching Predator Badlands last night, and it was very well done. The storyline was very good. The suspense, the action scenes, the toys that he had, all this other stuff, that the weapons and everything. I was like, wow. Just like a Predator would have. But he wasn't hunting humans. He wasn't hunting. He was pretty much proving himself, this young Predator that's pretty much wants to prove himself, that he can be a great hunter. He can be better than all the other Predators. But anyway. Oh my God. So I saw the whole thing. I sat down and I was like, you know what? Yeah, it deserves 89% of Rotten Tomatoes. All right. It was, to me, in my book, it's this director who directed Predator Badlands. He also directed Prey, and now he directed Predator Killers of Killers, Predator Badlands, and Prey. Pretty much this man saved the franchise, and he did. So keep up the damn good work. I just wanted to make a backstory of the original Predator. If anyone remembers seeing it, good Lord, everybody has seen the original Predator. Now, remember the scene where Hopper was there first? I know this man. You form out a Fort Bragg. Now, why can't they make a movie about that? How the first original crew got there first, and they got clipped, by the Predator. Then they were skinned and hung upside down, all skinned, bone, They should make a movie about that. You know what I mean? That'd be great. Hell, I would see it. If anyone's thinking, no, they didn't use the music, which it should have, but no, they didn't. But by all means, I think Predator Badlands was very well done, very well directed, very well acted. And the storyline was understanding, the path of this young predator trying to prove himself, which they're not all bad. If anybody knows the history, listen, predators don't kill anyone that's unarmed. They pretty much they don't kill pregnant women, they don't kill the weak or whatever. They just when they hunt, you know. Oh, man. And who is this lovely lady? T Baby. Hello, how are you? T Baby. Pleasure to have you on here. Leah, follow T Baby. T Baby, follow Leah. Oh man, I don't want to fall asleep because I have work to do after I get off here. Damn it. I was like, damn it. I wanted to get on here at 4, but like I said, I had too many things to do. I had to cook dinner. Then it's like I have these containers downstairs. I'm putting my jackets in a container. Even though I know right now it's still fall, but the weather's right now it's dropping, which is good. It's cold weather is just days away. And I'm real excited for that. Not kidding. I am real excited for this. Because now I can wear my jackets. I'm so excited. Leah, you want me to invite you? But I mean, how's your English? Freaking the English, freaking Dugan, something. Anyway, damn it, I gotta learn the language. Oh my god. AI, the Jerry Torres program joined the discussion. Okay. So let me see. A lot of people want to come on. Oh my god. So besides all that. Predator Badlands, very well done. Go see it this weekend. I liked it. It brought like elements of Alien 2, the Wayland Corporation. How like again they want some type of species that can help regenerate body parts and stuff like that. They're using alien species to make money. That's what they're doing. But again, there's more to the story that I cannot give away. You gotta watch it. So Predator Badlands. God. It is out in movie theaters this weekend. Go see it. Screw the other movies. Wait a minute, what were the other ones? All right. Wait, damn it. What the hell? That movie, Christie. Yeah. What other movies are coming out? I'm looking at the thing right now. Let's see what the hell's going on. Too many. Too many. Oh my god. Oh. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, that was a stretch, all right. Oh my god. Oh my lord, man. I'm tired too. Yeah, I'm tired, my dear. I'm tired. I'm gonna make some very hot tea when I get off of here and begin my work. I got a lot of work to do, because I did everything finally. Clean, cook, did my errands and my responsibilities. I got all that crap done. Hold on, I'm checking something out up here. All right, good. All right, she was real cute. This is commercial that I like. That's another thing. These commercials that they show, these new bras that are coming out for women. I like those commercials. I really do. Yeah. 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 They said there's no strap, doesn't bring out the fat in the back, yeah, it's yeah, pretty much. There's like 3 of them. I can't remember the name of the companies. These 3 bra commercials that they come on and they show these women like they're not showing them how they comes on, but it helps women back support, doesn't show back fat, whatever. And when you wear a shirt, you don't see, it looks like you're braless. You don't see the strap in the back. And it's pretty much, these 3 commercials of 3 different companies. they're showing their own version of, well, our bra can do this. Our bra can make a woman fly. I was like, but when the women just say, "Ooh, I like this bra, it feels on my back," and I'm like, "Yes, thank you. Yes, yes, thank you. Please, please, round of applause. Beautiful bras. Yes, please. Yes, thank you, ladies. Thank you." It was like the first one. I can't remember the names, damn it. But the first bra commercial they would have the first girl in there. She's really hot, but she's wearing a bra. She's wearing jeans, and she's describing how the bra is like, it fits, how it fits her contours, and then like it doesn't like give you pressure, and then it shows like what type of fabric it is, and then she's like running in place. Hey, look at that! They're not jiggling around, knocking people down. Hey, look at this. So. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh my goodness, that's a beautiful bra. Show that example. Round of applause, please. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So then the second commercial, same, kind of sort of the same thing, but it's a different company. They would show a woman, oh, I wear this type of bra because it helps cover my whatever back and my back knee, something like that. I don't know. But again, same thing. Helps me, gives me a lift, helps me with my back. And I'm like, yes, beautiful. Thank you so much. Bra commercial number 2. With it on, see if it comes off when you're coming down at 2,000 miles an hour, And then there's a third one, and it's okay, like these two cougars. And they come out, and it's a kind of a bodysuit. I think that's what it is, and it's kind of to bring it back it looks like a one-piece bikini, for women. I guess that's like the new full body, full bra and panty plus waistline. And if anyone knows what I'm talking about, y'all women know what I'm talking about. It's like it looks like a bikini, like a one-piece bikini. And it pretty much, fits the woman's body. Boom, right there. And that's that type of commercial, And I'm like, okay, she comes out. Ooh, I love this. I don't have to wear a bra. I don't have to wear a panty. And I'm like, yes, turn around. Oh my goodness, that's a 10. Round of applause for the full body bra. Beautiful. Very well done. Thank you so much. You know how to make all men and lesbians happy. Thank you so much. I'm like saying to myself, keep showing more. I was like, yes. I got it. Listen, they come on like every time I'm watching a show or something like that. Hey, Greeny Gypsy, hello. They come on, and I'm like, God, man, these commercials last for like what, 30 seconds, no less. Like that's wrong. They should last at least like a full hour. Yes. Do you agree? Clapping, clap. All right, shut up. Get off. Now get off. Anyway, I don't know. When I see those bra commercials, I'm like, yes, thank you so much. Yes, beautiful ladies. Thank you. Oh my goodness, man. Listen, they're not crossing the line. They're not like being like overly overtly promiscuously sexy, you know what I mean? Like not a girl washing a car. I wear this bra because I'm nasty. No. They're doing it very family friendly and clean, right? So that way they can keep airing it and showing it, and to help like young ladies to middle-aged adult and older women that these bras will help you. Had it been like that in the 80s when I was a kid, oh, forget it. You know what I mean? It would have been a lady sucking on a lollipop while she's washing a car, and, ooh, oh my goodness, this bra, why is honey spilled all over me? You know what I mean? That's how the commercials were like in the 80s. I'm serious. She's eating a hot dog. Buy this bra, it's wonderful. No, by today's standard, these bra commercials that they're showing, they're not crossing the line. They're keeping it family friendly and respectful, So that way everybody can enjoy the commercial, including the Christians, Hold on for a second. Oh my God. So they're pretty much like enjoying. So all the family members can enjoy watching these beautiful bra commercials come on. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my goodness, buy this bra, it would do this for you. And I'm like, yes, ladies, thank you so much. It's like I pause when they come on. I mean, because my eyes are like, I'll buy the bra for myself. Yeah. To help the company and help people keep their jobs. I'm serious, man. Okay, I'll give you a couple examples. When I was cooking breakfast, right? And I forgot I was making eggs or something like that. And the commercial pops up, the bra commercials. I was like, oh my goodness. I immediately shut the stove off, turned my head, and then saw the commercial from beginning to end. I was like, yes, thank you. Yes. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, I was cooking, go back, turn the oven on, start cooking. Another time I was ironing clothes. And one of those bra commercials came up. These very curvy, voluptuous women were like praising these new bras. I was like, oh my goodness, let me shut the iron off, stop ironing a bit, place the iron in a safety spot. And then I was watching the girl. I was like, yes, that was beautiful. Thank you so much. You just stop at doing everything. If for some reason it like relieves the tension and stress in your body. Yeah. Yeah, those bra commercials that these women display, thank you so much. And I was like, yes. But who's ever directing them, and I know these companies are like, listen, we're not the late 70s and we're not the 80s anymore. We got to keep it family friendly. So this is what we're going to do. All right. We're not going to have a girl sucking on a lollipop or eating a hot dog, or have syrup and bubbles soap all over her body, foamy soap. No, we're going to keep it friendly. We're going to keep it, very respectful. And they did. They did a great job doing that. And so that way, like, the commercial can still re-air every 1,000 times a minute. Hold on for a second, man. I got to charge my phone. What the hell, man? Oh my goodness. So besides all that, those bra commercials are, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, man. Wait, where's okay, let me get down here. Oh my goodness. There we go. Yeah, so those commercials are wunderbar. Now I know I had the boing sound. You know what? Now I got to upload that damn sound again. All right, here we go. Boing. All right, there we go. Add that to favorites, please. There we go. All right, so now I could do this again. So wait a minute. Hot damn it. There we go. So now, thank you for all those ladies that are doing those bra commercials. To all men and lesbians, we say thank you so much for making us happy. Yes, happy horns, please. Thank you.
Asking for a friend.
Anyway. Oh, my Lord, man. Oh, God. How many more minutes do I have? I got 10 more minutes. All right. Yeah. So, back to boring stuff. The strike thing, this federal walkout, whatever the hell you call it, they're canceling a lot of flights and people are missing their destinations, or they're not canceling them, but they're like extraordinarily delayed. And you have these people like they interviewed Tom Papa today, who's one of my favorite comedians on the Preston and Steve show. And what was supposed to be a flight leaving at 6:00, now he has to wait for the flight to leave like later in the afternoon. Because of these, federal walkouts. There's nobody there getting paid. There's nobody there, security. It's like, oh my God. So my heart goes out to those people that just want to get the hell out, but they can't because with the cancellations and the delayed in flights, and all of a sudden there's no one there to check their bags, lower security. It's like the list of things that if I went to an airport, I am not going to fly unless there's people in the tower, the proper security at the airport, the people checking my stuff. Because that's what causes the delay. When there's nobody there, there's nobody there. Oh my God, hold on. Yeah, man. Excuse me. So it kind of sucks that some of these people, like, they're at an airport right now, but they just can't leave and they can't go anywhere because they pretty much want to get the hell out of there. You know what I mean? But there was an interview that they interviewed this one guy. He had a flight and he had a schedule to go somewhere, but he had to wait in line for like almost 4 hours, 4 to 5 at least. All he had to do was get on the plane and fly to his destination. What would have normally he would have left like maybe 11 in the afternoon, and he would have got there, had enough time to take a nap at the hotel, maybe eat a small meal and continue doing the things he has to do. But when the flight was delayed, he checked his schedule because he said by the time he arrived to his destination, it would be not enough time to take a nap, not enough time to eat, and pretty much the errands and responsibility he has to do were pretty much has to be rescheduled. And so he had to cancel his flight. He had to cancel his flight. He had no choice because he wasn't going to go somewhere to his destination and then knowing that he could have been there on time, got everything done, followed his schedule of the things he needs to get done. But by the time he would have landed the plane, he would have been exhausted. Jet lag is like a drug dart to the neck, man. And he was said, like, listen, I canceled my flight over the phone. I turned around, got in my car, and I just went home. I can't do this because these delays, no one's there, operating or controlling the tower. You know what I mean? It was like, I can't do this. For me, I feel unsafe because you need all hands on deck, basically, at the airport. One, security, people to check your bags, people to say, hey, we got this flight. And then all of a sudden, the people scheduling the flight and the people in the tower, the pilots, the stewardess. It's like when they cancel flights like crazy, like they just did today, it's going to be a hectic, chaotic schedule because people need to be somewhere, And this guy, he didn't get into detail what he had to do. He said, this was my schedule. Had I left at this certain time, I would have took a nap, got something to eat, came back, and then take a shower, change of clothes, and then go to my meeting that I was supposed to go to. He had to call his job. He had to call his, airline to reschedule. So it's to a point where I think he did the right thing. And with when they interviewed Tom Papa, how he was supposed to leave at 6 a.m, catch his flight, but again, he couldn't do it because he's still going to do a show, but he's going to arrive there late. Like by the time he gets here, it'll be like around 4 or 5. Not enough time to like rest or take a nap. He has to. Number one, leave the plane. 2, he has to find a rental car or the person to pick him up. 3, he has to go to the hotel, change his clothes, take a shower, hopefully take a nap. Then it's like, oh my goodness, I have an hour to showtime. What the hell? I couldn't rest. And next thing you know, he has to do a show. The poor guy would be extraordinarily jet lagged. Oh my God. When will these companies that say, oh, no, we're federal? No, as a matter of fact, go independent. Because it sucks because it sucks for people because listen, I have plans to go to for a couple days on my birthday. I have plans to leave. Now I know by that time in February, and I know by that time the strike will be officially over. But for right now, people were like purchasing their tickets, making the reservations, especially if this stupid walkout is going to continue all the way to Thanksgiving, knowing that we have almost 3.5 weeks to Thanksgiving. And people want to leave. You know what I mean? Some people leave 3 or 4 days before Thanksgiving, which is very smart. Some people leave the day of Thanksgiving, which is dumb. How crowded were the airports? They're always crowded. It's really, today's Thanksgiving. I know I'm leaving to Canada to meet my family, Really? You could have done that 2 or 3 days ago, you stupid idiot. You know what I mean? It's like, why are you leaving the day of. It's Thanksgiving Day, and now you want to go to an airport and go? Sheesh. No, I've seen those people. I'm one of those people that are like, oh, Thanksgiving? Let's see. I'll leave Monday. And bam. You know what I mean? I'm there where I need to go. You know what I mean? It's like I don't have to worry about traffic. I don't have to worry about crowds at the airport. I am there where I need to go. Thank you. Yes. Oh, crap. Anyway. But for those people that are like, you know, oh, it's Thanksgiving. Today is Thanksgiving. I'm going to wake up in the morning and then go to the airport and wait forever. I mean, by the time I get to my where I need to go, Thanksgiving will be officially over. Oh, my God. Watch it. Watch it in the news. I know it's going to happen. Oh, my God. I got a feeling. No, I'll bet anybody $14 quadrillion right now. Wait, is there a thing quadrillions? Hold on, let me think here. Let me think. And I got to put my thinking cap on. Hold on. All right, here we go. Let me think. Sun is coming up. Sun is coming up. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, it was the girl in the bra commercial. That's what I was thinking. But anyway, the day of Thanksgiving, look at the news and look how many people on Thanksgiving Day will be at the airport. Oh, my God. I'm sorry, but they're idiots. I'm saying it now. You can get mad all you want, you know. Oh, well, I'm busy. I have things to do, and I got this. No, you don't. All right? You know good and damn well. You just thought about this. You know what? Thanksgiving Day, I'll go to the airport and go where I need to go. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Planned, very well planned. Not well planned, let's put it that way. Me personally, I would leave 2 or 3 days before Thanksgiving Day. You know, and I know I can get there and I'm all relaxed. I'm cool, cooler than a fan. You know what I mean? Well, everybody there is like, what happened? Oh, God, we were supposed to be there. But due to delay in flights and crowds in the plane, it's like, now we don't know if we're ever going to have Thanksgiving with our family. Well, you know, you can pretty much go to a Wawa. They got the gobbler. You could eat it, you know, at the airport terminal. That would be a Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? But what I'm trying to say is this, people, man. Listen, the strike will be over soon. And these idiots that are Democratic or Republican, whatever the hell, I'm not into politics. I hate politics. And again, I keep saying I don't vote. Both sides are idiots. Adolf Trump doesn't care about anybody. He doesn't. You know, and the people right now are like, wow, I need a job. I need to get to where I need to go. I need, and again, they can't do nothing until this pathetic walkout strike thing is officially over. And when it does, for those people that work for federal, find something outside of federal. So, I mean, go public. I mean, go find a job with great union and great pay, something that you were doing when you're working for federal. You know, that's what I would do. I'm like, oh my God, I need a paycheck. I need health benefits. Even at airports, they should have like an independent company that can take over, you know, the ones that are working for federal when they're on strike or something like that. Hey, you know what? We're going to take you guys' place. Well, no, we're union. We're not federal. We're not like you guys, you know. We're away from you guys. So we, you know, we can't walk out. We'll still get paid, but you guys won't, you know. That's how they should do it. But no, they rather just, you know, oh, no, it's all federal, all federal. We're stupid. We're dumb, you know. But when the strike is over, I would say personally, leave federal, go public, you know, find an independent company with great benefits, great union. And so that way, the next time you have a job that you can keep while everyone else in the federal are scared out of their asses because, you know, another walkout's going to happen. Doesn't matter, Republican or Democrat or red, blue or red or white. All sides are pathetic idiots. Put people back to work and make people happy again. All right? Fuck the government. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is about my time for the Jerry Torres program. I'd like to say thank you so much for Leah Vanessa Tiger. As always, sleep well, my dear. Thank you so much for coming on. Stay on. You are always the best guest and only guest I could ever have. Thank you so much. As you all well know, Leo, so you rest well, my dear. Thank you so much. Guten Tag, my dear. Auf Wiedersehen. All right. Hey, that was good German, right? Thank you for Django Unchained. Anyway, so as you all well know, I am an accomplished author. I have written a book entitled Chinese Food for Breakfast. You can find my book either on lulu.com, that is Lulu, or on Amazon Kindle. And it's an ebook. You can download the book, read the book anytime, anywhere on your phone, tablet, or your laptop. And the book is only $4, people, so you're really not going to be breaking the bank. So download the book today and enjoy a good read. Chinese Food for Breakfast by Jerry Torres. Also, listen to my good friend Letice Mitchell's podcast, Tice Talk. She's in the works and making a comeback from her podcast show. You can listen to her previous podcast shows either on TikTok, Instagram, or on YouTube, or on iHeartRadio. She's one of my dearest and closest friends in the comedy business, and she's funny on stage as well as behind the mic in a studio of a podcast show. She talks about life, love, funny, family, all that stuff. She makes it hysterical. So go find Letice Mitchell's Tice Talk.
It'll make your head spin.
Letice Mitchell's Tice Talk.
Get wrecked.
Tice Talk.
Monster Truck.
Also, listen to Gordo B. His new album is up right now. You can download and find his music on TikTok, Instagram, on YouTube. And it's the most smoothest lyrical hip hop I've ever heard in a while. Although in my day, we called it rap. But I find his music like the Diggable Planets, De La Soul, and A Tribe Called Quest, all 3 into 1. Very poetic, and you can understand what the hell he's saying. So find Gordo B again on TikTok, Instagram, or on YouTube, and download his album today, his new album. And also, Gordo B is spelled Gordo, big letter B. And also listen to Funky Times. I love this band. They mix it up with jazz, funk, rock. They know how to make music and make music right. If you're interested in hiring them for a special event, send them a message, make a deal with them. And let me tell you something, you won't regret it because, again, they don't make the music. They really do make music, and it's original music. So go to Funky Times. Speaking of Funky Times, I use their music to pretty much close my podcast. And a 3, 2, and a 1, and a 1, 2, and a 3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to another episode of the Jerry Torres program. As I always say, towards the end of my podcast, whatever religious figure that you believe in, you be blessed. So I ask you all, and also bid you all a fondue. So I tell you all, please, I'll be back. So don't go changing. I'm going to get going. Bye.
Powered by Riverside FM.
Limited time offer. No purchase necessary. Offer valid at participating locations. Void where prohibited. No animals were harmed during the production of this soundboard. Subject to change without notice. Side effects include dry mouth, occasional pig snort or two, sore stomach, teary eyes, achy jaws, and whatever tingles well. Laughing heart.
You just heard the Jerry Torres program on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube Music, and Riverside FM. Go to Spotify and subscribe to his podcast episode, The Jerry Torres Program, and listen to his previous podcast episodes. And also remember, people, even to my good friend, Leah Vanessa Tiger, you'll hear her name 1,000 times and almost in every episode because she's awesome. And also remember, ladies and gentlemen, that the Jerry Torres program has always been well known to bring magic to your heart, mind, and your soul.